Good afternoon. It's September 21st, and I'm taking a break from mushroom hunting out here. You can see where I'm hanging out, sitting beside the water, because I want to talk to you about something really important that I think is so up. It's been up for a while, which is understanding that everybody has free will. So I know there's the whole law of attraction, The Secret, and all this great stuff going on. However, people don't seem to understand that you can't, as a person, make somebody else be what you want them to be, or be your partner, or be your boss, or any of that, because everyone has free will. And so this is something really important that I would love for all of us to really understand, just because it makes our life easier, and then we can all be in this place of freedom and bliss and joy and happiness. So here's the deal. It's about the vibration and the energy and the feeling, not the details of the person. So, lots of us have spent time doing what I call going to the bagel shop looking to buy a tie, right? And yes, I know some of you are kind of smarty pants, and you're like, well, if the guy's, at the bagel shop is wearing a tie, he'll sell it to you. Well, yeah, right. But let's put that to the side. The point is, if you walk into a bagel shop expecting that you're going to be able to buy a selection of ties, it's not going to happen. And it's kind of crazy that we just keep doing it. But yet we do. We do that with people. We put an expectation on particular people. Like, oh, this person is my mother, so therefore they're supposed to give this to me. Or this person is my spouse, so therefore this is what they're supposed to do. The expectations are just, it's a wacky setup. Because everybody has free will. And I know a lot of us, especially, there's a lot of looking right now for your true love, for your partner. And some of you are with people, and there's some stuff, or you want to be with someone's really close to you, and there's this stuff around, yeah, but I know it's that person. Well, it may or may not be that person. And sometimes that's a hard thing for me to say to people, because it's not that there isn't love involved in the relationship, or it isn't, if it's a job, it's not that there isn't a cool thing happening between you and this company, or this boss, or your colleagues. It's just that if you're not happy, if it's not grooving the way you want, then there's a vibrational tweak you have to make inside yourself. And so what is important right now is that you feel the vibration of what you want to feel. Don't make it about the person, because if you're feeling the vibration you want, if you're in the jam of this is what true love feels like, or this is what it feels like to be in this job, this is what my office mates, my colleagues, this is how they'll treat me, right? If you feel that, then that is what you're going to get, and it doesn't matter who. The details don't matter. Where it is doesn't matter. None of that is important. Hi. It just isn't, because the point is that you feel that feeling. So we gotta let go of people. You have to, all of us, we have to let go of people, as hard as that is, right? Because you're gonna have issues with, am I abandoning them? Or I put in this time with this person or this company, or I invested this or I invested that. That's all stuff that you thought before. That's old paradigm, right? And it's just kind of beating yourself and beating them up, right? Don't go to the bagel shop expecting to have an amazing array of ties to select from. You go to the bagel shop, you're only getting bagels. Go to the tie shop, right? Go to the place where you want to buy ties. So let go of circumstances. Let go of who you think you are, who you thought you were, who you think this person is, what you thought that company was going. Let go of all of it, because the more that you wrangle, the more of any of us wrangle, and you know what that feels like. Oh, the wrangling is so intense. Or having the expectations. Expectations are bondage, right? The second you put an expectation on another person, it's just a tough setup, man. It's just a tough setup. So here's the thing. You get to have true love. You get to have that perfect job. You get to live in the house that you love. You get all of that. It happens because it's in your energy. we are not in charge of, like, our egos are not in charge of establishing how that's going to happen, because we might be just tripping ourselves up if we say, oh, I want this, yet it only can be this person. I want true love, because the person has a free will. That can't be for sure them. So just let go of the details. Like I said, let go of the outcomes, let go of the stories, and create from vibration. And the creation is happening anyway. It's not like you have to super create anything. We don't have to do all this intense stuff. We just get to actually bask in this amazing feeling that we want. So being loved, being respected, and some of us have a hard time grasping that. So watch a TV show, look at a character, think about friends, bring the vibration that you want into your life any way you can. Any way you can, because you have to feel it, right? Once you feel it, then you're like, oh, aha, that's what I want. And then the things like that come to you. But it's not going to be a specific person necessarily that you say. You will get all of these wonderful experiences. Just let go of. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Hi, hi. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, sweetie. Hi. But it was nice hanging out. I know. Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, you're fabulous. Thank you. Okay, so that was perfect, and I could cry laughing right now because I was clearly putting out a vibration of being loved and and pawed at and adored, and that was cool. So I guess that demonstrates what I'm saying to you, and you'll be careful what you ask for, because it will happen immediately. So yes, be joyful, even if it's sad, because, you know, there's going to be a little sadness, a little grieving, because we've invested so much in, like, you know, damn it, it's going to be this person, you know, after 30 years or 10 minutes or what, you know, it doesn't matter. Yet, it's not about that. It's about receiving. And when you're receiving it, and you're like, oh, that's so cool. This is the place I wanted to work. I had no idea this place even existed. But once I was in the vibe, you know, somebody forwarded me an email that told me about this place, or this happened, or whatever. So be in the vibration and just have a blast with it. And again, know that some sabotaging stuff might come up. You might, again, feel some sadness, because you're letting go of old paradigm stuff and the way we used to do it. We used to orchestrate, we used to plan, we used to try to manipulate, like get, you know, all your ducks in a row, or we talked about solidity and solid as a rock. I was talking to someone the other day. No, it's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be free-flowing and high vibration and soaring around and moving and yeah, like a stream, just... It's a flow. Everything is an energetic flow. It's just a fact. And just love yourself. Love what you love. Get familiar with what you love. Feel the passion and wonderfulness of being happy and giggling, and go to those places that you feel that the most. Yeah, and when like a little white muddy covered dog jumps all over you and is like kissing you and is adorable, you know that your energy's in a good vibe, right? You're like, okay, that's a cool sign. I'm obviously putting out receiving love vibes, and I'm gonna take it, man. I'm gonna take it from that little angel dog. So have a good time, receive, smile. It's coming to you. It's not about a person. Everyone has free will. Let it go. Dance knowing that the match of energy absolutely must flow to you. Stay in the energy, okay? All right. See you soon.